You startled me. I'm sorry. What do you want? Oh, you just happened to come in here? That sounds suspicious to me. Oh, you want to look at what I have for sale? Well, first of all, it was really nice of Cookie to let me bring my stuff in here. After the incident that we had with the frogs, I thought I'd never get to come back. So you want to look at what I have for sale? You're not just over here to cause problems, are you? Because it seems like a lot of people just come in here and they want to cause problems, and I can't take any problems today. So do you actually want to purchase something, or are you just, taking up space and stuff? No, I don't mind. I'll be glad to show you some of my items. No, I'll show them to you individually. Don't come any closer. Just, you see the sign right there where it's like the big hand and it's like this? You just stay there, okay? That's preferable. Just, it's not you. It's me. Okay. I have great things for sale. These are things I don't like to part with. They're things that are extremely important to me. But at the same time, I feel that these items have a lot of positive energy to them, and I feel it's kind of important to share that with the world, which is one of the reasons why I'm here. Not so much because of the money, but because I think it's important to share good things with the world. Don't you agree? Yeah, so let me see now. I don't know. You look like somebody that would drink a lot. So let me show you this first, okay? There's no need to get mean about it, but look here. This is glass. Now this is extremely rare. You're not going to find these just anywhere. You're not just going to pop down to the local Dollar Tree and find something this nice. Have you ever heard of Gumby? You're probably not old enough to know who Gumby is. That's actually written in English on there. It says Gumby. And he's not a glass. He's a little bendy fella. You ever? No? Well, I'm not surprised. You can get this authentic Gumby Glass. Now, you can hold lots of liquor in this thing. Like you could put about a whole container of Mad Dog in here. So if you wanted to look classy instead of just guzzling out of the brown bag, you could just use this. And he has sparkly eyes. And they're red, probably like yours the next morning. See, but his are sparkly. So you can have this. This is a bargain at $172.51. No, I'm serious. I know it seems really low. No, that's the fair market value for this Gumby goblet. It's $172.51. I looked it up. I researched this carefully before I priced it. I research all my items. Well, a lot of it is just research in my brain, but I know the value. I know what they're worth. You're not going to come in here and scam me and get something at great value and then just, I'm going to make very little. I'm too smart for that. Look, you can even tell it's authentic because the paint is chipped inside. And some of the lead might be exposed, but that just builds character. So would you be interested in this? Now, we do have gift wrapping available. It's only $57 today. That's the gift wrapping. Yes, I'm serious. Why do you keep asking me that? Of course, I'm serious. If you're not interested, just say so. Okay, see, was that so hard? I'm going to put it over here because I don't want you, kind of accidentally on purpose walking off with it. Because I see you eyeing it. And, I love you, but I don't trust you. Now, let me show you this thing. Now, this is magic. Now, you know how much you have to pay for real magic? Do you have any idea how much real magic costs? It's very expensive. But today, you can have your own magic. Right here. These are icebreakers, ice cubes. It's gum and ice cubes at the same time. Now tell me, have you ever had ice cubes that you could keep in a bag that were not in the freezer? These are Arctic grape. And you can keep these anywhere. You can stick them in your car and they don't ever melt. That's super magic. And today you can have that for only $11.84. Now I know you can't say no to that. Well, see, there are 8 servings in here. You can have 8 doses of magic for $11.84. That's the best bargain you're going to find in Cookie's Flea Market today. Well, think it over. Okay? Well, if that's not your thing, perhaps this is. Now, here's something that you may have only seen on a carny's waist somewhere, but they exist in such a way that you can buy these. Look, and it comes with this mesh, this web belt that's adjustable. Now, it doesn't adjust too much, so you can't be too fat and wear it, but you might be able to wear it on your leg. You see, it's nice and heavy duty. And what you do with it is you use this as a change counter. See, you've got a place for quarters, pennies, nickels, and dimes. Right up here, you can see that. Now, they're not in order by the coin's value, so that may be a little confusing for you. You stack the money in there, and when you need, like if you needed 1 quarter, you just push it down, or if you needed a penny, you just push it down. And see, there's a spring in there, and it scoots one out for you. Look. Look at that. Scoots it right on out, doesn't it? Yes, so you could do a dime, a nickel, a penny, and a quarter. Just like that. You just push it down one time for each coin. Now, this is plastic. And then, of course, you have the web belt. It is red across the top and blue down here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And today, it's on special for $179.08. Now, if you are going to use this, it will pay for itself in just, I'd say, just 2 or 3 years. This would pay for itself just in the convenience it would offer you. I think it's beautiful. It's almost like a work of art. And when you're not using it for change counting purposes, see, this way you don't end up with a big wad of change in your fanny pack. Don't you hate that? When you're not using it for that, it's also wonderful stress relief. Like if you just like to sit here and just push the little levers down, it's very therapeutic. So it's almost like having a therapist at the same time. So you don't even have to pay therapy. That would probably save you even more money. If you're like me, that would save lots of money. I have a lot of therapists. So you just do that. Would you like me to wrap this up for you? What I can do, the things that you want, I can go ahead and just start a pile of the things you want to get. Should I just say no. This item is in very high demand. It's not going to be here later. You come back later. This is the only one I have. You come back later, it's going to be gone. I promise you somebody's going to snap this up. So, okay, that's, ignore it at your own risk. I'm not putting it near where you can grab it. I'm going to tell you that much. Well, if you're not interested in that, are you interested at all in fashion? Because I can't really tell by looking at you. Do you have any interest in fashion, or do you just kind of run the other way? Okay, well, I don't mean any offense by that. Maybe you could use this right here. Now, this would be good for someone like you, I think. It's a book called The Pocket Stylist. Now, you're going to need a big pocket for this. Like if you were a kangaroo, you'd probably be fine, but it's called The Pocket Stylist. You see, it's kind of long like that, you know, but it's like a straight shape all the way down, kind of like you. It's kind of built like you, and then flat this way. It's like they designed it after you. This is the behind-the-scenes expertise from a fashion pro on creating your own unique look. And when they talk about a unique look, they mean like a good look. You know, I mean, there's good, unique, and then there's other looks that may not be so great. I'm thinking this would be wonderful for you. Now, this is a hardback book, as you can see. And now, I think it is out of print. So, you know, these are going to become harder and harder to find. How much is it? It is bargain price today of $38.72. Well, originally it was $20, but like I said, it's out of print. And like my Beanie Baby collection, you can't really worry so much about what it cost originally. If it's out of production, the value instantly goes up, and that applies to everything. And that's why I'm trying to make some money to build up my Beanie Baby collection a little more. That's my retirement, so. But I think in your case, $38.72 is a small price to pay for something that might, fix some issues because I don't know where you get your sense of style from. I don't know if you got dressed in the dark or what. I'm looking to see if it has pictures. Oh, it doesn't have pictures. Is that going to be a problem for you? Like it's lots and lots of words. Yeah, you know what? Don't worry about it. I thought there'd be pictures like you could just look and point and grunt, when you see something you're like, don't worry about it. We'll just move on to something a little more basic. Now, we're still talking about fashion. I can get you in on the ground floor on a breaking fashion trend. This is something you don't see anywhere. So don't tell anybody, okay? I'm letting you in on the ground floor on this like the bleeding edge of fashion. Nobody's even doing it yet. Hold on to your hats. The mustache. Nobody's thought of this yet. You don't see this anywhere. And I have a belt. Look at this beautiful belt. Now it's really big. Like you could wrestle an elephant with this thing. You could hog tie it and get it on the ground with this belt. And it's made of such high quality mesh. Look at that. You can't break it. And it's adjustable, of course. And now here's something for the big surprise. Now you see this is really pretty on this. Around here we have this mustache pattern. Look at this. There's a mustache on the buckle. Get out of town, I know. It comes with a metal buckle with a mustache on it. And it's adjustable. You can make it pretty big or pretty small with this buckle. And it's not like holes punched in it. Now, you can be the first person on your blog to have this earth-shattering fashion statement for only $429.30. Now, that is a real deal. I tell you now. I hate to part with it personally, but it clashes with my shirt. So, am I willing to come down on the price? Honey, how can you put a price on fashion? How can you be serious? This is bleeding edge. This transcends cutting edge. It's bleeding edge. Have you heard of that? That's a thing. And you could totally have it. You could be the first person ever to wear a mustache like this. Okay, you could think about it all you want to, but you're going to come back around. This is going to be gone. So you just go on and think and miss out on it, and then you're going to be really sorry when you see all the famous people wearing mustaches like this. See, that's what's so cool about it. It's not a real mustache. And I could see this going on into things like mustaches on necklaces, mustaches on stickers, mustaches, like a big furry mustache that you put on your car. You're missing out. You could be one of the first. But if you go little thing like $429.30 stand between you and, being the leader of the pack, that's up to you. But you go on and think about it. It won't be here later. So I think we've established that fashion doesn't matter to you. So let me move on to something that might. Okay. Now here's something you cannot find just every day. You have kids? Well, do you know anybody that has kids? Somebody's got to have kids, but somebody's always got a kid. Well, doesn't matter. Look. I have this cotton, it's called a onesie. Now, it's not going to fit you, but it's for a little baby, see? And it has these snaps at the bottom here. These little snaps. and that makes it easy to put it on, take it off, change diapers, stuff like that. It's a brilliant design. Nobody's doing this yet. So if you get this and you give this to somebody that has a baby, they're going to love you forever because they would have never thought to buy anything like this. Now this is made of nice combed cotton. It is a size 18 months. So it could be for a big baby. And it is only $29.41. Yes, that's for one. Of course it's only for one. I mean, can you imagine? See, that's unrealistic. You really think you could get more than one of these for $29.41? Honey, it doesn't work that way. Do you have any idea how much babies cost? I mean, I'm sure you've heard that babies are expensive. Well, that's part of the reason why is that, you have to buy things like this and diapers and, there's just car seats and they're very expensive. So, but if you really love your baby, you get them nice things and you would get them this nice onesie. So, who in your life has a baby? Your neighbor's daughter. Well, what don't you think she'd like to have this as a gift? Okay, I tell you, I'm sorry, I don't mean this bad, but I'm starting to feel like you're wasting my time a little bit. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do with you. Let me see if I can find something cheap for you. Something that you might... Now, here's something. This is a really good deal because this is a bunch of items all together. Let me show you. No, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Stay there. You can go to the bathroom later. Just cross your legs and stand there. Now look. Look here. Look at all this. These are authentic wooden tongue depressors. Yes, they're totally sanitary. They've been sanitized. Totally sanitized, clean, ready to go. You can stick these in your mouth and go and you can do that a bunch of times because there's a lot of them here. So you can get all these. I don't even know how many there are. I didn't even count them, but you can get all of these for the bargain price of $112.30. Where do you work? Do you work in a doctor's office or something like that? Well, I was going to say, if you did, this would be a real good deal. You can get in good with the powers that be there. You bring in some tongue depressors, save them a little bit of money. You might get a raise out of it. And then you kind of end up paying yourself back, But if you don't work in a doctor's office, what do you do for a living? I can't think of a way that you'd use them for that. I don't know. Maybe you could put them in the kitchen and at work for like coffee stirrers or something. Because like I said, they're totally sterile and they're fine for any purpose. $112.30. I might be willing to come down to $108. If you want to buy multiple things, I may knock a few dollars off if that would help persuade you a little bit. You are a tough customer. How much? A quarter. A quarter for all this. You living in a dream world. I'm going to tell you now, that is not going to happen. That is actually kind of insulting to me, and I am this close to telling you to go away, but I can't. Please don't. Please don't. I got beanie babies to buy. Please don't go away. Let me show you some other stuff. Don't go anywhere. Wait. Look here. This is perfect for you. Look, it's an owl. And he has these dangly feet. It's like his legs are broken. See, it's mildly disturbing, but only if you think about it too much. See, he's got a flat butt, and you sit him down like that, and his legs hang off. See? And I don't know. I think it's a she-owl, and it's holding a pumpkin. Although it looks flat. I don't understand. I didn't make this. Now, this adorable little turkey pumpkin is only $82.37. And it's so lightweight. Touch that. Feel how light that is. It's beautiful. Almost makes me cry. Look at it. artistry that went into that. Do not get me started. Do not get me started. It's breathtaking. It's a work of art, truly. I mean, you know how much art is. You know, art is very expensive. Like, you could buy a picture of a red dot for $3 million. This is a bargain for $82.37. And you could put this thing anywhere. You could set it on your mantle. You could put it on your desk at work. You could give it to a friend, and then they could put it wherever they want to. They could put it by the kitchen sink. It's so versatile. You could just put it anywhere. See, I just put it on the table. $82.37. Going once, going twice. It's hypnotic, isn't it? It's hypnotic. You could get it to do the Charleston if you worked at it a little bit. Its arms don't move, though, unfortunately. No? Alright, well, we'll move on from that, I guess. Are you a crafty person? I don't mean like... No, not clever crafty. You're not... I know you're not clever. You haven't complimented me on my shirt once. How about this, then? We have a bag. Look at this. No, it's not ramen noodles, but that's what's beautiful about it. It's blonde craft hair. It's doll hair. Now, it's not real. I know it's hard to tell that, but it's actually not real human hair. It's fake. It's fake hair, and there's a lot of it. It's from Creativity Street, and it's a blonde color. And here you can see a little sample of it. It kind of sticks out right there, and I'm throwing that in for free because I can't get it to either go in or out, so I'm going to leave it there like a sample. But you can see how pretty and springy that is. You can get this entire bag of craft hair for only $28.07. And feel how soft that is. Feel that. That's delightful. That's like poetry, isn't it? Now, see, if you were feeling really adventurous, you could even put this on your own head. And I don't mean anything by it, but it'd kind of be an improvement. Like, if you just slap this on your head, I mean, you can actually go with real ramen noodles, and it might be an improvement. No offense, but you might want to talk to your hairdresser about some stuff. $28.07. Now, that is on the low end. That's a really affordable item. No. Do you even have any money? I mean, are you just one of those looky-loos that come in here to shop and you never actually buy anything? There seem to be a lot of those that come to my table. All they ever do is look, and they don't buy anything. Is it just like a hobby that y'all just come in here and you just wander around? Well, I'm going to keep going because I'm optimistic. Now, how about this? Now, I know you cannot say no to this. This is beautiful, isn't it? This is the 1978 Corvette pace car that ran on the Indianapolis Speedway. And here you can see a picture of it on the track. Now, this beautiful car is, of course, a work of art. Everyone can appreciate how nice it looks. I certainly love it. Now, you can have this for the bargain price of $18K. Now, $18K means $18,000. No, $18,000. That's, yeah. Do you have any idea how much one of these cost? Have you seen the Blue Book value on the 78 pace car? $18,000 is a bargain for that. You cannot get a decent one for less than probably twice that. You're going to pay at least $30,000 to $50,000 for a nice one. Because $18,000 is a real bargain for this pace car. Now, it does. See, here's what's so special about it. It's brand new. It's never been driven. You are not going to find another one for a bargain like this. The only reason I'm letting it go so cheap is, again, because of the Beanie Baby situation. And I really have to start focusing on retirements. So I need to add to my collection, or I'm never going to retire. Trust me. I might be willing to let it go for $17,900. I really can't go any lower than that because you're basically stealing it as it is. Okay. I will say now that's the best bargain on my table. All right, we'll just keep going then. How about this here? Now, do you have any little kids in your life? Any youngsters? You can see from the size of these mittens that they're not for you because you have big oafish hands. But like a little child could wear these cute little mittens. Now you get 2 pairs. Here you get this striped pair. And then you get this absolutely adorable. Look at that. Is that not the cutest thing you ever saw? It's a fat unicorn. I know, it's just so sweet. You don't see fat unicorns very often, and that's what makes these so incredibly rare. These are also hard to find, and they're made of genuine, authentic, organic, gluten-free polyester. Yes, they grow it right here in North Carolina. I've been to the polyester farm. It's enchanting. It's breathtaking. These are made by Minus Zero, which of course Minus Zero is not technically, zero is not negative, but we won't worry about that. But look at these pretty gloves. And on the underside, it's just plain. But then, bam, see, they have on the gloves. They can show like that, and then boom, we have the fat unicorn, and boom, fat unicorn. And then we have just the striped ones that are white, gray, and pink. These can be had for the awesome price today only, one-day sale, $67.77. Now, I know you can't say no to these. If you stretch them out a lot, like if you play tug-of-war with them, you might be able to get them on your hands. I don't know, because you've got like horse's hooves. It's possible. You don't know any kids? Oh, fine. What about this though? Because we're all a kid at heart, right? Yeah, what about this? It's a Hello Kitty license plate. It's made of real metal. It's not fake metal, it's real. And this is only $56.12. Now, it is not painted on the back. You'll see it's plain. And it already has the holes here, 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 and here for the screws. So you can add it to your car. Or you could put it up on the wall. You can make a necklace out of it, hanging around your neck. You know, like a giant clock or something. You could do that. There are so many different things. You could put it on your Christmas tree. You could wave to people with it. You could fold it in half and make a greeting card out of it. That makes the $56.12 seem like a real bargain, doesn't it? You don't like Hello Kitty. I'm a half of mine too. You just go on. I don't even know how to talk to you. But don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. I have something you like better. How about a puzzle? Now, I'm selling this cheap because I don't think all the pieces are here. I think about 12 of them are missing. And it's got everybody's favorite, Olaf. I know everybody loves Olaf. They can't get enough of him. He is just so incredibly entertaining. You never get tired of Olaf. Isn't that right? On the back, you can see the picture better. Yeah, we're not going to mess with that dreaded old what's-her-face, Elsa. She's not even in the picture. Like, whatever. We don't give a crap about you. So we can get a puzzle here in this little bag. Now, it does say there are 63 pieces, but I think 12 are missing. Yeah, my dog got hungry one night, so I've had to reduce the price. I'm only going to sell it for $29.35. I was originally asking $87.14, but I had to drop it. Right. So it's going to be less challenging because the pieces are not all there. It says it's for ages 6 and up, but since the pieces are missing, I think any little idiot could do it, like a 2-year-old could do it, and we all know they're not too bright, so they could probably do it. $29.35. Now that is a real bargain if you look at children's toys and what they cost. Okay, fine. Well, we know how important it is to help children learn some basic skills like math and reading and stuff like that. Well, here's your chance. Look, you can help them learn their numbers like 67, $66, or it could be $99. $64, $62, $60, $59, and a parent card. And then you can count by twos, your even numbers, 69, 68, and then you can count by tens. So well, I guess it was originally part of a set, but these are an exclusive set. They did a study and found that these were the most difficult things for a child to master, so this is like a special set. We don't have to worry about the other numbers. These are the ones that scientists have decided are harder. So this is a very unique set. So you can get these for $18.57. And because it is such a special scientifically researched set, that's a real bargain. Oh, you don't know any kids? Well, fine. How about this? Now, you're covered in hair, so I'm assuming you have like I'm going to say a cat or 12. How many cats do you have? Because you're just covered in hair. Well, then, honey, you need this. Now, this is extra special. This is called a lint roller. You see it goes like that. Extra sticky. See, extra sticky, kind of like an ex-boyfriend that just won't go away. Yeah, I think we've all dealt with one like that. So it has this nice ergonomic handle on it. And it's hollow plastic. It has little grips on it. And what you do when you're ready to use it, you remove this outer paper. And then there are layers of adhesive in here. And when one gets full of all the sadness on your clothes, you pull it off and you can keep going. And it's extra sticky so they last even longer. And you can get this today for the unbelievable price of $38.47. Now, I know you need it. So I am willing to drop that price to $38.40 if you'll say yes today. Well, I'm running out of items here. Okay, you look kind of sad. You know what you need? Here's something you could use. A Dreamcatcher. Look at that. Ooh, a Dreamcatcher. Now this comes in very, very nice, expensive plastic. And it has this paper backing on it that it's attached to with this silver twist tie, but only here. Look how beautiful that is. Now, are you familiar with the Dreamcatchers? There's this part here, and then you have these feathers that hang down. Now, they are pink, and then some of them down here are brown. And there's this little loop up here that you hang it by. And you put it up, and it catches dreams in there like a spider web. And that way, maybe you could have something to look forward to. Like if you had a good dream, it might actually come true for you for once. If you have a good dream. Now, if you dream you're being chased by a giraffe that has rabies, I don't really know what will happen. I can speak from personal experience that I had a dream like that, but my dream catcher must have missed it because it didn't happen. And I'm thinking it's because giraffes are so big, like it can't catch big stuff. I don't know. I also had a dream that I got beat up by a giant comb. That hadn't happened either. And I think it has something to do with how big the thing in the dream is, because this comb was like 6 feet tall, and it beat me up in a parking lot. That hadn't happened. But you can have this beautiful item here. It is handmade in China for $88.72. Well, I think you have to ask yourself, what are your dreams worth? I mean, what is your happiness worth? I personally, speaking for myself, I would say that my dreams are worth $88.72 20 times over. So you'd only have to pay it the one time, and then you would have a chance to catch your dreams. I think you owe it to yourself. I think you ought to splurge a little bit. maybe later. Well, it's like my other things that they're probably not going to be here when you come back, and you're going to kick yourself the rest of your life. You could have caught that dream and had a good life, but I guess you're just going to resign yourself to a terrible life, and I refuse to accept responsibility for that. I'm not going to feel responsible for it. Okay, no, going back to fashion, now clearly you don't worry about it, but how would you like to have an authentic Coach bag for a good deal? Now, I can do that for you. I don't want to raise my voice. I don't want everybody knowing. I have an authentic Coach bag. Look, it's real. That's a real Coach bag. Have you ever seen one like that? I bet not. This is a genuine Coach bag. I found it in a really nice dumpster. Now, it is made of white Peruvian fancy lace paper, or papier, depending on what you want to call it. Look how durable. Feel how thick that paper is. That bag could hold stuff forever. Yeah. And it comes with this beautiful handle. Look at that. Now, you don't see many Coach bags with handles like this. You know, straps. You could use this. You could carry it in your hand. If you were really skinny, you could put it on your shoulder. You could have this Coach bag today for a wonderful, now tell me you've ever seen a Coach bag this cheap. $79.91. That I know. I can't believe it either. I can't believe I'm letting it go that cheap. I'm dead serious. I know it's cheap. I know it's a bargain. I know, but well, I like you. You have a nice face. We have an honest looking face, kind of. That's why I want to sell it to you so cheap. I mean, you're never going to get another shot at a Coach bag that cheap. What? Okay. Yeah, you probably are. You probably are silly. Now I have one more thing. Now don't go anywhere. I know you gotta go, but let me show you one more thing. Now this I know you gotta have. This is so special. I didn't even put it out on the table because I'm afraid to let anyone see it. It'll get stolen. It'll get stolen. Look at this. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Now I want you to take a good look at this. Do you know what this is? This is like a portable movie studio. That's what this is. It's like a whole movie studio put into one lightweight box. It's a nice spry 9 pounds. Now see, you've got your light right up here, which doesn't work, but it's really fancy. Now, this is a solid state CCD VHS movie camera. Look at that. Solid state. And it comes with this battery pack. And what you do, I don't know if you're familiar with them, but it's very simple. You just, see, it's real simple. You put it on your shoulder, and then it's very easy to operate with the buttons. And then you can shoot movies very easily. If you know anything at all about movies, you know how expensive they are to make. I mean, they spend millions of dollars making movies, don't they? They do, and some of them are garbage, but they still spend a lot of money on them. See, it even has a little Velcro thing here. You put your hand through there. See? And then the VHS tape is already in there. You get a whole box of VHS tapes with this. It's an added bonus. Now that alone is a great value. I mean, you know how much it costs to buy VHS tapes. That's if they're extremely expensive. And it has autofocus, 6x zoom, and then all these fancy buttons over here. that you'll kind of have to play with because it doesn't come with an instruction book or a power cord or anything else. So you're going to have to kind of intuit your way through it, but you look smart. I think you could do it. Now you may be saying, wow, to buy something like that must cost thousands and thousands of dollars when you think about how much it costs to make movies. So that thing must be like $200,000-$300,000, don't you think? Not at my table, they're not. No, you can get this portable movie studio. You can make your own movies. You could become famous for only $7,028.64. Keep it in mind that includes the entire box of tapes. Now, I'm showing you this exclusively because you seem like a great person. Can I wrap this up for you? You could be famous. You can make great movies. You're not interested. You're not interested? Well, that's fine because I didn't want to sell it to you anyway. I'm going to save it myself. I wouldn't have sold it to you anyhow because you can't appreciate nice things. Clearly you can't. So, what can I pack up for you today? What would you like? What would you like? Directions to the bathroom? Fine. No, that's fine. I don't want to sell you anything anyway because you don't have discriminating tastes. So the bathroom is just down that way by the drink machines. Yeah. Oh, no, thank you for wasting my time. Okay. Don't forget to put the seat down. Bye-bye.